Welcome. We are here. We are live. I'm excited. A beautiful time to connect with all of you. Hopefully, you are somewhere cozy and comfortable and just getting settled into a meditation that I hope you're going to enjoy so much. All of you who are watching the replay, it's amazing that you are also here with us. So, thank you so much. We thought we would do this one as a live stream so that we could easily create a replay for you and an opportunity to share it out in this really special month of sacred ground. And as I start with that note, I wanted just to reference it for all of you and ask, what has been your sacred ground this month? I feel like it's such a different interpretation for each and every one of us, and it certainly can mean many things. So I'm going to ask Rochelle if you could pop this question into the chat for us. What is your sacred ground? Or rather, what does sacred ground mean to you? Because I'd love for you, as we go through the Bliss meditation, to lean into that question. Let yourself have some time to just open to whatever that answer will be for you. As you go through the rest of this month, it's important to come back to that question again and again. It provides for you a landing place, and it also creates a bit of a space for you to build what I hope will be a deeper sense of your own spirituality for this month and beyond. I want to also leave you with some thoughts, and this is interesting, and it's a nice segue to the meditation. If there is one aspect of your life that could be better, how can you apply this idea of living a heavenly approach to whatever the situation is that could be better? Maybe it's a problem, maybe it's something in your life that you could improve upon, maybe it's cultivating a deeper relationship with someone. Maybe it is an aspect of your life that you want to bring more attention and love and energy to. Think about recognizing the beauty of how you can build more of a heaven on earth, here and now, presence, awareness to something in your life that needs your attention. Sometimes the sacred ground is that you rise up into the perfection of yourself to become what you need to be. At times this means you bring a new focus, a new energy to what you have in your life that needs your love and attention. And for now, remember that the willingness to love yourself even more is the catalyst for the journey. All steps, all towards what you bring to life, what you nourish, is the sacred ground before you. I just finished a client session, and it just rings to be so poignant for what we were just talking about, in that the real moments, the current moments of this client's life that had created, what was a real panic attack, so much so that the ambulance was called to her house. And the essence of it, when we broke it down and we went through the trigger of it and the experience that caused her to feel these deep-rooted feelings of disappointment and sadness, stemmed, of course, back to childhood, and just looking at her inner child life and the sadness that she lived and the sadness that continued and perpetuated. And now in her mid-20s, it's like it's become this sense that, is this what my life is going to be? Feeling disappointed and sadness and let down. And so part of that work we did today, that inner work, and of course the healing of that earlier time and times, all came back to self-love. And it's such an important, crucial element for us all. We may not have historically a ton of experiences that have hurt us, and yet we might. And so whether it's one experience or years of this sense of sadness or lack of love or lack of emotional connection, it's important to deepen your practice of self-love. And I feel like for many of us in this sacred journey, this sacred ground we are living this month, it can really be a deep dive into self-love. It can be looking backwards in order to understand and comprehend what more we need in the present. So I give you that client example only because self-love is such a powerful tool for us all to heal, to empower ourselves, to feel more confident, to feel as though we have a belonging and a place in the world. And it is through, and she said it herself, the work that is in front of us that will enable us to not only feel healed, but to really build this efficacy of self-love and self-nurturance. The Bliss meditation is called My Sacred Ground, and I felt like it was important to bring back to you not only a Bliss meditation, they're one of my favorite types to write, but also what is your sacred ground? How can you lean into that more this month and certainly beyond this month? Because it is incredibly valuable for not only your spiritual enrichment, but in living more of your wholeness in each and every moment. All right. Let me walk you through. I have it in front of me here. I'm going to read you my hot off the press script. It's a brand new meditation. I'd love for you to close your eyes. I'm going to say hello to Audalie just before we start. Thank you for joining us. That's so sweet. And all of you again who are watching, quietly, it's good to have you here. I'll invite you to close your eyes and remembering my earlier questions, what is your sacred ground? What does sacred ground mean to you? And then let those questions begin to take root as we go through. It is completely experiential, of course. That means that all that you need, I believe, will step forward for you. I hope you really enjoy the words. Thank you. My sacred ground is love, just love, all love. Walking my path, feeling my sacred joy. In the wintering of my life, all is before me. All is what I yearn for and keep. For the soul's faithful calling is my grace and light. There is abundant love for me. I awaken into the belief of the sacred I hold. I foster the personal moments of growth that are my sacred calling. Calling the knowledge I hold is the perfection of all things. I see the grace and the beauty before me. I awaken into love's merit and understanding. For the passage, the journey, the love is my love forever. The wondrous life I have been given, the miracles of the present, I am witness to these, to all of the balance, to life itself. To the greatness that I am and that I shall live evermore. My capacity for love is beyond what I could imagine. I revel in the knowledge that it is my spiritual self that knows no bounds. I live in the sanctity of this moment, and each that I feel the comfort and peace of the present. All before me and of my sacred life. The power of love is forever. The power of your life is forever and always a gracious part of you. The journey is the path I keep as I honor the miracles before me, as I arise in the heavenly conditions of my life, as I raise before me all of the life I am choosing. My endless path and the love before me holds the grace of light to enter. Love and the spiritual divine love and the path to all miracles. Love and the calling that I live in now and in the ever-present flow of what I live and breathe. Love is my faithful calling. It is of my light that I witness. The perfection of all of life lives in the miracles of possibility. Imagine that you are in the perfection of now. You are here and of this moment. Moments exist, only the present. Each new moment engages in you the miracles of now. All of the rest are forgotten. They are of the past. Nothing else matters before now. The true miracle of the present is here and before you. I awake into the sacred. These moments and the clear possibility of the present are before me. All else is released. For in my heart, I live the sacred. I only need to bring it forward and to reveal this love in the serenity of now and in life's sacred moments before me. It is not mine unless I choose it. It is the wisdom of the present and the moments of here and now that I receive into my heart. My heart's yearning becomes the outer expressions of love and tenderness, that I live in the balance of everything. For I am the certain knowing of my heart in unison with me. Your sacred ground is the pure and distinct knowing of the path you are choosing. It is the certainty of the forever lived here in and of the present. Can you imagine what reveals all of the sacred and tender desires of your heart? Revealed in the pure and graceful power of desire, of love's yearnings. To be the one full and complete utterance of your heart's yearnings and all grace, of all love and delight that you can ever know. Begin with the desires before you. What are the moments of grace and certainty that you will live in the forever life now? What is to be the deliberate ideals of love's enduring? What is for you the bounty of life's miracles? What can and will you dream of? For the perfection of all miracles begins with the desires you hold and the true excellence you feel in and of the present. The present is from where you witness your inner felt desires. And as you are awake to these, moment by moment, instances of what inspires you, the journey into now, the life you are choosing with each desire, all ignites within you the passionate wisdom of your heart's desire. Clear grace and the miracles of love ever present for you. For now is the catalyst of all serenity your sacred ground, and the moments, one and the next, that you live and seek. My sacred ground is my majesty. It is what I hold deep within me and within all of life. For the journey of love and miracles is my forever home. My way of life, my marvelous sense of calm and peace, my love and infinity for everything. You are the masterful guide of your life. You fulfill the needs of your soul always, in divine presence, always in the journey. It's realization of all that you, your physical being, chooses. To live sacred ground is to understand that all of nature, all of presence, all of love is the intentional choices you live and seek into the bounty of creation and life evermore. Your sacred ground is your presence in this life. It is all that you choose, all that you live, all that becomes your masterful journey. Life in the willingness of all things before you and forever. Namaste. We get to the end, and in a sentence or two, the words, your sacred ground is your presence in this life. That's so important. It is all that you choose, all that you live, all that becomes the masterful journey. If I had to sum it up in 2 sentences, that's it. That's your sacred ground. That's good. That's good. That's good. Sometimes I surprise myself. That's good. So I hope for you something in all of that was helpful and meaningful, and that it landed for you in a place that can be of help, can be of importance as you go through the rest of the month. And it matters what you decide, what you create for yourself. That's so important. And again, like these 30-day journeys are about giving you the tools and the foundation and the pieces so that you can build for yourself what becomes what you then live the rest of your life. It's early days this month still, and I hope that for all of you, for all of us, we are living our sacred ground more and more deliberately, intentionally, with love, with reverence for all of life. And certainly, as I touched back to that earlier mention, with self-love, with big self-love. That's so important. Thank you. Thank you for joining me on a Friday, on a beautiful Friday evening. And I wanted to do a little shout out to one of our sweet Juno family members who has been in hospital, and she's out now, but I know it's been a big journey for her. Anita, we miss you inside the app. We feel your presence absent, and we hope that you are feeling better and you get better soon. From all of us, thank you. So that's a wrap. If you would just love to keep an eye out for this, Rochelle's gonna do her magic and you'll see this replay hopefully tomorrow. Thank you all for being here. What a joy. I hope you felt something really special in that meditation. And it matters, again, only what you decide your sacred ground to be, but let it be something special. Let it be something that you decide so that as you walk forward for the rest of the month, it's right there in front of you. You can, like a touchstone, you can feel it, you can live it each and every day. Okay, I will see you very soon. We have our sacred circle. I will post that. It's coming up on the 15th. I will post that very soon so we can have it in our calendars. I believe that's a Tuesday. It's going to be lovely. I hope to see you all there, and thank you so much for today again. Amazing, amazing. Much love to all of you. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you all again so much. All right. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye for now. Thank you.